Hi everybody, welcome to your online course. I'm your teacher, Miss Craig, and I'm going to show you some of the basic aspects of how to use D2L. So once you've logged into D2L, you should see your name up here at the top, and you will select your course in this little area right here, just in case you forget the next time you log in. The page that you're on right now is your course home page. So I want to draw your attention to something about this page right here, where you see course news. Every single day I'm going to be posting information about what you will be working on for the day. So the first thing that you're going to do every time you log into this course is you're going to look at your newsfeed and see what I've posted. The next thing I want to draw your attention to is all the different words up here on the navigation bar at the top. These are the different features of D2L that will help you to use this course, and we're going to go into more detail about how to use these different features later on, but for now I want you to focus on one small aspect. We're going to be going into content, which is where you're going to find your orientation course, but it's also where you will always find different coursework assignments, lessons for a course. But rather than just clicking on content, what I want you to do is I want you to right click on content and open the link in a new tab. This is something I want you to do for every single time you open one of these links in this course, so that you don't have to constantly backtrack and go back to where you began. You can always access the initial page as well as the secondary tab that you've opened. So under Caitlin's orientation course, if you can click on course overview, and once again do your right click and open it in a new tab, this is how you will access your individual lessons. And generally speaking, you'll have multiple lessons appearing in a module, and you are going to work through one at a time. So if you just right click, open in a new tab, then we can take a look at our course orientation overview. So in this orientation, I've included a welcome message as well as some information of how you can contact me on D2L. Something else that's very important I want to draw your attention to is the different things that you're going to learn in this course. So you're going to learn how to navigate D2L and use the different tools and applications. You're going to understand how to conduct appropriate online research and how to cite your information. Something very important that you're going to learn how to do is how to communicate and collaborate appropriately with the different students in the class as well as myself. You're going to have strategies for how to organize and manage your time in an online environment to help you to adjust to this platform. And you're also going to be able to walk away with some strategies for how you can problem solve and self-advocate when you come into an issue on D2L. So for our course overview, there's going to be 6 different modules. The first module is the one we'll focus on today, and that's going to be Internet Browser. But you're also going to be learning how to use D2L, the communication and etiquette, plagiarism and conducting reliable research, and tips to be successful. And what you'll notice is all of these different modules will be compatible with these different learning goals that I've set out for the course as well. So let's get started with our very first module, Internet Browser. Some of you may be using a Mac, and what I want you to know is that while your default browser might be Safari, and that might work for a lot of different things that you do, unfortunately with D2L, the default browser for the Mac isn't always compatible. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to be aware of the different browsers you can use for D2L that should work for you every time. Those 2 browsers are Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome. So in order to be able to access these browsers and to find them online, you can just open a new tab here and go to Google. And you can just type into Google Firefox and press enter, and the very first thing that shows up is a place for you to download Firefox. You can click on this and you can click the download now option, and it will automatically start downloading for you. I'm actually going to close mine because I don't need to download Firefox right now, but I just wanted to demonstrate for you how you would access that. If you go back to Google, you can type in Google Chrome the same way you did Firefox, and you can find a place to download Google Chrome. It's going to be the first option once again. And once you get here, you can download Chrome, and from this point everything becomes pretty self-explanatory, and it will walk you through the different steps of what you need to do. Once you have the appropriate browsers, you can come back to the course overview, and we can begin working on our next step to our orientation. So for now, I think I've showed you everything that I want you to be aware of. I want you to make sure that you're always opening everything in a new tab by right-clicking and opening in a new tab. And I want to make sure that you have the appropriate browser Chrome or Firefox, so that whenever you are trying to use the different tools that are available in D2L, you don't have any issues downloading assignments or course tasks. That sums up what we're going to be doing for our course orientation for now, and we will move forward later on with accessing the newsfeed, content, discussions, and how to submit work in more detail. When you're done this module, you can use these arrows to the right to navigate to the next part.